Ravika Model Village. Welcome to Ravika, a model village established on the Keskinoğlu family estate to show people how life was in a typical Ottoman village some 100 years ago. It is based on the village of Ravika, which used to exist in what is now Greece, but at that time was part of the Ottoman Empire, and was the birthplace of Ismail Keskinoğlu, the founder of the Keskinoğlu Company. Our reconstruction has all the elements you would expect to find in a typical Ottoman village. There is the barbers, there's the mukhtar, hitman's house, a cafe, a grocer, a mosque, etc., etc. We're going to look at each one in turn. But this is not just about reconstructing a village. It's about telling the story through the village of the life and times of Ismail Keskinoğlu, who was born and raised in Ravika, which is now called Kalafetos and part of the Greek country. We want to take you back to a time when things were different. No mobile phones, televisions or computers. When life was simpler and revolved around the land and village life. People had time for each other. They cared for their neighbour and were content with their lot. Village life was not always easy, but it was always fun and happy. Greeks and Turks lived side by side. They shared their joys, they shared their sorrows. There was no politics in the village. Everybody had the same hopes and fears. You were an individual, not a nationality. Ravika was idyllic. But, unfortunately, paradise does not last forever, and increasingly tensions rose within the village between the Greek and the Turkish communities. On the death of his father and elder brother in the First World War, it was time for Ismail, now 21, to leave and seek his fortune elsewhere. He travelled throughout Turkey, first to Akhisar, where he was involved in tobacco production, then to Iskenderun, Adana, before finally returning to Akhisar, where he was determined to start his own business. He was now married and had his first new son, Fevzi. So together, in 1956, they started a wood machining business, which was successful, but decided in 1963 to start selling eggs. Ismail bought 30 chicks, made a wooden incubator, and started egg production. It was a risky operation, but he persevered, and the company developed to become what it is today. Although he lived in Akhisar, Ravika was and remained the spiritual home of Ismail Keskinoğlu. And this is what has been faithfully recreated here today. It is designed to both inform and to educate the younger generations as to how life used to be in Turkey, with no cars, no fast food, and no electronic gadgets. Building the village started in 2005 and was the inspiration of the whole Keskinoğlu family. It's located on 100,000 square meters outside Akhisar and includes everything a traditional village would have possessed. All materials and techniques used in the construction of the village have been faithfully reproduced in the ways the village would have been originally put together. This includes the woods and the joinery methods used, the painted ceilings, the wall construction and the furniture. In addition, the family have searched nationwide for artifacts of the correct vintage to put into the village. See, for example, the antique chairs in the barber's shop or the olive presses dating from 1856. But this is not only an exhibition, it is a working village. The olive mill and presses are still in use daily in the production of Ravika olive oil. So when it says on the label, traditional stone cold pressed, we mean it. Keskinoğlu are proud of their heritage, and Ravika is that heritage in concrete form. We would like to share it with you. If you or a group would be interested in visiting the world of Ravika and or hearing more about the exciting life of Ismail Keskinoğlu, please contact us through our website. The Keskinoğlu family extends a warm welcome to you and hopes to meet you in Ravika. Olive oil is a natural part of life in Akhisar and had always been produced on the Keskinoğlu estate for family use or given away as presents to close friends. Cold stone pressed using the original 1856 machinery, the oil had a unique taste to the area, which is one of the best in Turkey for olive oil production. The Keskinoğlu olive oil was launched in 2005 to allow its appreciation by a wider audience and was named, out of respect, Ravika, the village in Greece where the company's founder, Ishmael Keskinoğlu, was born. The olive oil still comes from the Keskinoğlu estate, plus a few highly selected adjacent growers, and is still cold pressed using the original machinery. In many cases, the old ways are the best ways. The product is presented in a number of packaging options, grades, and with added flavours. Available in all major Turkish supermarket chains, it is currently exported to over 10 foreign countries. Consumers globally are increasingly coming to enjoy the taste of Ravika.